Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Tea and Coffee. Hi, Karen.
Hey Steve, how's it going?
Great, because I did something that I've been preaching for years, and you know me. I practice what I preach, not just spew the BS. And
It depends on what it is. Which is it that you're doing this time? Because sometimes you'll say, next time I will do this, next time I will do this,
yeah,
next.
takes some things take a little lot time to learn a lesson,
Mhm.
and then my coach kicks me on the backside, and the lesson's done. I have been telling people for years, if you're not good at something or don't want to do something or don't have the ability to do something, hire someone who loves doing that. So, because I am now currently moving. I hate
Aren't you
moving.
on aren't you on a second floor condo or something like that?
Second floor, moving to a second floor. So,
Yes.
yeah, I work out and everything. I do not want to lift a couch down a flight of stairs, put it in a truck, unload the truck, and lift it up a flight of stairs somewhere else. So I hired a moving company who loves doing it, and they're going to do it in probably a tenth of the time it would take me and a
Mhm.
buddy to do it. Less aggravation, less headache. They know what they're doing. They do it all day long. They do it every single day. They're pros at it. That's just one thing
Mhm.
that I hired someone to do.
Yeah,
So
you've
that
got it.
stress level, whoop, gone.
Huh. I hire someone to do my yard work because I don't want to go out there and cut the grass and I hate it. It annoys me.
See? And we see this with so many times in especially small business owners because they don't want to hire anyone. I'll struggle through this. And two great examples is I hear this all day long is I hate accounting. I don't know anything about accounting, but here I am wasting, 20, 30 hours a month on trying to figure out my books when you could have hired someone. They would have done it in a tenth of the time, maybe a hundredth of the time, saved you money because you're wasting your time doing this. They love doing it and it would have been done correctly.
Yeah. And I was gonna say the one argument I always hear when you say that to someone is, but I can't afford to do that. So
Let's do
what this
that.
is what I say. Let's do the math. And I say, so if you were to, how long would it take you to do your books? And we'll go easy on, but they say 10 hours. Okay. So if you were doing income generating work for your business for those 10 hours, that's the key. Income generate. You always compare it to income generating work because we all have non-income generating work. And if you don't know the difference, you're being paid for that particular thing, or the other thing is something you do to make sure you get paid for that particular thing.
It's the cost of doing business,
It's cost of doing business,
the busy work.
the busy work. But how much would you earn if it's 10 hours and you say, well, I charge, I don't know, $50 an hour for my work or $100 an hour for my work. Well, if it's $100 an hour for your work and taking you 10 hours, that's $1,000 a month. Could you hire a bookkeeper that would do it in 1 to 2 hours for less than $1,000? And they always look at you, go, I think. But the key is with that, you have to replace that time you were doing that work that drove you crazy with income producing activities to make it viable.
Absolutely. And it's going to get done right,
Hmm.
accurately. It's going to save your frustration, your headache, your anxiety. It just goes on and on.
Yeah.
What it'll save you. Not only that, I mean, we hear CPA, that's the one thing I hear, accounting, number one thing I hear from small business owners. You don't know how to do it, then stop the madness, hire the person to do it. I swear to God, it's going to be the best investment you've ever made.
Hmm. Yeah.
The other,
I hear
I
it a
guess the
lot
other
for
one,
websites and social media
all
because
day,
all day they don't want to be on social media.
right?
Some businesses even think they can grow without any marketing because they're going to be so good that everyone's. I hate to break it to you, y'all need marketing.
Yep,
There's very few businesses that actually succeed just by word of mouth.
very few. Your
Very
odds
few.
are not in your favor on that one.
Yeah. And you say, well, I just slap up a post with every sale I got. That's not earning you customers. The website that looks like the 3-year-old did it is not converting.
So you and I have been around for a while. We've helped thousands of small business owners. How many
Mhm.
times have we asked and kept our mouth shut? Who did your website? Who created it? And
Oh,
we've
more than I can
heard
count.
my spouse, my kid, my neighbor,
Mm.
a kid in
My
college needed
nephew.
a project. Yeah, it's something like that. But we very rarely hear this company did it and they did a wonderful job. Very
Yeah,
rare.
very rare. I tell you, the one I'm hearing a little bit more often, and I'm semi okay with it, but I'm not okay if you do this and don't actually check out the person's portfolio or work first.
Hmm.
Like Fiverr and Upwork.
Oh yeah.
You can get, but so many people are just going, okay, well, they're the cheapest. I'm going to go with them. And they don't look at the portfolio.
Yeah.
They could be the cheapest and have the best portfolio. Great, that's a win. But you
Right.
have to look at that portfolio.
And you know me, I'm changing a few things on some of my books. Am I a
Hmm.
graphic artist? Last time I checked, I wasn't. Could I do it? Yes. Do I want to do it? No. Am I a pro at it? No. So guess what? Let's hire
You're
someone
hiring
who
someone
is.
for my team that is.
Exactly.
You're subcontracting one of my contractors for my
Absolutely.
graphic designs.
Because they do that every day and they love it.
Yeah.
Why would I waste, literally waste my time and my effort, my money, because it's now
Hmm.
my money. I'm losing income
Yes.
because I'm screwing around on a graphic program. Now I have to learn it. I have a learning curve. I'm going to screw up all day long on it, probably put it in the wrong format. Things are going to
Wrong
not look the
size.
way, wrong everything. And then meanwhile, I got to redo it. So now I'm going to be 100 hours into it. When I could hire someone, they're going to laugh and knock this thing out in probably less than 40 minutes. And they
Hmm.
love doing it.
They love doing it. But I think hiring people is the biggest struggle that small businesses
Yes.
face. And there's a few reasons why they face this. And I think we should be up for about. One, they're scared to do it because they don't think they're doing well enough to hire someone right now.
Yes.
I have seen the mistake of they hire a family friend who doesn't actually know what they're doing, and then they feel guilty because that
Right.
person is destroying their business.
And they don't know it
And they,
yet.
well, or they just don't know how to talk to them about it.
Right.
Or, and I've seen them like this. This goes two ways, and it's the ego person. The ego, I can do that myself. Or they hire somebody, but they won't oversee the work. Because if you hire someone, you have to check the work.
Right.
You're the small business owner, you're the CEO, you're the owner. If you're not checking the work, you're also failing.
Let's talk about checking the work versus micromanaging. Don't
Yes,
micromanage. These people are pros. You hired a
right,
pro. Hopefully, you hired a pro. So,
right.
give you an example, the website, right?
Hmm.
I went out when I redid my website. I went and found a company that only worked with small business owners in the coaching consulting field. That was like their sweet spot. Once I found them, because I know they get me, they
Hmm.
understand me. There, and
Yeah.
it was a simple process because they understood me.
Hmm.
Versus if I hired someone who is only working on like technical data kind of sites, like for engineering and needs the pictures and needs just technical information, they would be like, "So what do you do? I don't get it."
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, and like for me, I have a key member of my staff because I have multiple staff members. That key member, she's been with me since the beginning. She was my first ever hire, and I've promoted her up the ranks as she's proven herself. I meet with her 2 times a month for an hour each time. And then she disseminates everything I need done. She verifies it. And in those 2 hours, we review all the final products, give out new assignments, and then it's done.
Yeah.
I don't care if she works 10 hours one day and 3 hours the next. All I care about is in those 1 hour calls that we have twice a week, we have what we said we'd have, and we assign what we need.
That's
And
it.
she loves it.
So I think we got to get over the business owners. I know what I'm doing, or no one knows my business better than me. You're right. No one knows your business better than you. But guess what? They know how to do that stuff way better
Hmm.
than you.
Yes.
So
And it can be simple things.
simple. If you're not a bookkeeper or a CPA and you don't like accounting, hire the right people for you. I swear
Yeah.
it'll save you time, effort, everything. But it'll also do something else to your business. You know what that is? It'll help you grow.
Yeah.
Because now you have your efforts to what your skill set is, and that's, well, revenue generating activities.
Yeah. And I even want to bring up something else about hiring people because this is a little left wing, okay? This is a little out there because I found that a lot of people who are entrepreneurs, they're starting a business for the first time, but they have other responsibilities,
Mhm.
family, home, pets, all this kind of stuff. And they're trying to juggle this. And it's not easy juggling. It really isn't.
No.
One of my, like, I hire out for the yard work. Is that anything to do with my business? No, there's nothing to do with my business. But what it does do is it takes time from my schedule that I would have been doing that,
Mhm.
puts it as time I can either interact with my kids or do some business work.
Absolutely.
I've seen there is laundry services, there are cleaning services, there are,
Shopping.
I have my food delivered. I very rarely go to the store anymore. I do a little app and then it gets delivered to my door and I'm done because it saves me time and effort.
Absolutely.
And it's not for my business, it's for me,
Mhm.
but now I have that time to choose what I do.
So this one I was taught, oh God, decades ago, and it has never left me. And it comes down to the simplest thing when a business owner is emptying their own trash cans.
Yeah.
It sounds simple, but when you start having staff, that's a lot of trash cans. That means you're weak. Let's put your time and effort into it. So if you have that hourly rate for you, couldn't you
Mm-hmm.
hire someone for 15, $20 an hour to do it all? And they'd probably love doing it, whereas you do doing it because you're mad. Why are the trash cans full?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So hire the people to free up your time and make your life easy and find the experts that are going to do it right the first time and stop the craziness. It,
Yeah. It is, it's craziness. And the best advice I can give you right now is grab a piece of paper.
Mhm.
And in that piece of paper, you're going to do four columns. Okay. Across the top of two columns, you're going to write business, and across the other two columns, you're going to write life. You're going to write, and then love, hate, love, hate.
Yep,
You write down all the things you love to do because it doesn't make sense for you to stop doing something that you love in your business.
right. Now, if you love emptying the trash cans,
If that's what you love, okay,
put it
fine, do
down
what
on the
you love.
paper for now.
Yeah. But sometimes the love eventually as you grow it would have to become a shared responsibility.
Right.
If it's that you love interacting with the clients, you get to 50 clients, you're going to have someone else to help you with interaction with clients. You can't do it all, but for now if you love it, that's fine, you do it. Then you do the hate column. What do you look at and go, I don't want to do this today, god I have to, why do I have, yeah, that goes in there. Same with your life. Well, if you, I actually do like doing laundry. It's one of
Mhm.
those weird things. I like how it smells when it comes out. It's a crazy thing, but I hate doing the dishes and I hate doing yard work. So my kids do the dishes and I pay
Mhm.
someone to do the yard work. And by doing that, you're going to see the first things you're going to try and get rid of is everything in that hate column. Those are the first things to go.
Especially when it's costing you either time or money. Your
Yeah,
time and your money.
because your time is worth money.
It is money. Yes.
You just go, and sometimes in that, and then if you want to do a little subcommon column under the hate, not good at.
Oh, yeah.
If you do like being creative with graphics, but your graphics suck and you know it, that goes in the not good at.
Right. Yeah, I know enough to make it look like crap. I'm great at
Yeah,
that. But I know
yeah.
that. So why would I do it? I'm going to hire someone who loves doing it and has it down.
But start with the stuff you hate, then go to the stuff that you want to do, but you're kind of not very good at it. And then the love column has to all be stuff that you're hiring people as you expand because you cannot handle the volume of work in that category.
Yeah, I used to say what you love today, what you'd love to
Might
get
not,
rid of tomorrow.
yeah, because you might not love it in a week
Yeah. I mean,
or a
I had
month
one,
or a year.
that's it. One business I cleaned up all the time. And then when I had more and more employees, I made sure they cleaned up after every one of their shifts. Guess what? It took that love away, but it saved me so much time. It was one of the best moves I put in my business.
Yeah. So hopefully you found this helpful and you found a way to break it down. But I want to know what would you love to get off your plate,
Don't forget the personal side too.
your personal side, because not doing certain chores, I save 2 hours a week by not doing my yard work.
Oh. Yeah, who
That's
else did
two
it?
hours
I
I can
just
play with the
mentioned.
kids.
I I just told you, besides the movers, who else did I also hired someone to
A
clean my
cleaner.
place
Yeah,
because I didn't want to spend the time.
yeah.
Plus, I didn't want to get that down and dirty, or down and nitty gritty. That's not me. Someone else loves doing it. They're going to do it an eighth of the time. Let's do it. Let's get over. I want this done.
And just as a final note, I think we need to really touch on the I would love to get someone to do my books, but I can't afford it. I'm just starting out, money's strapped, I can't do it. So, you know what the next question you need to ask yourself is how much is a bookkeeper going to cost? And what could I do to bring that amount of money in today?
You know what we've found when we ask that question, because I know I've heard it from you in front of us. Most people have this inflated price of what bookkeepers cost. In
Hmm.
reality, it's not even in the ballpark for what they think.
Right. Yeah. I've had someone tell me, well, if I was to hire a bookkeeper to just look at my books like one for an hour or so a week, it cost me 5,000.
Yeah,
I'm like, what bookkeeper are you hiring for 5,000? It's
yeah,
like, because that's close to a CPA for a company 6+ figures a week.
yeah. Hiring the biggest
Yeah,
accounting firm in the world. Come on, stop.
come on, what's going on? Like, so find out what the cost would be. Because, yeah, okay, that's a 10 minutes of your day that we're telling you to waste finding out costs. But what it is because then you know the number. What do you need to do to bring that money in so you can take it off your plate? And that becomes
Best
a goal and a deadline.
best 10, 15 minutes you spend.
Yeah, little research. So don't let money scare you. If
No,
you let money scare you from hiring someone and you don't even look into what it would take to hire them, you're actually handicapping your own business.
absolutely.
So don't do that.
So, I mean, we gave a lot of things out there, how to save your time, money, hire the experts to free you up to grow your business, which it will. We want to hear from
Hmm.
you too. Write
Yeah.
down who did you hire to help grow your business to get it off of your plate. It could be
Hmm.
personal, it could be business. We've
Yeah.
seen it all. I mean, I know someone who hired a housekeeper because it was costing them 4 hours a week to clean their
Hmm.
house because they had kids, and it drained them because they come home from work. Now they have to clean or a weekend.
Hmm.
So it takes away from weekend activities, family time, time to decompress. They hired someone, they go, that was the best investment I've ever made in my life.
I just hired meal delivery service for me because
Yeah.
I have issues with a lot of different foods, so I'm very unspecific. I don't eat a lot. You've seen how I am. I'm very picky, and it would take me a long time to make food for myself. My
Yeah.
kids, they're happy with food and they have good meals, but I can't eat half the stuff they do. I pay for a meal delivery that sends me ready cooked meals, portion sized out. I pop them in the microwave for 2 minutes, and I'm having delicious food that's taken away all that time that I'm spending trying to figure out what to eat. Little things help.
Good. So we want to hear from you. Have you hired, outsourced to free up your time, and how did that change your life, your business? We'd
Yeah.
love to hear that.
Or what would you wish you could hire
Yeah.
an size? What do you want to do? And if you want to do it and you haven't done it yet, what's stopping you? Maybe we can have a creative idea to help you figure out how to move past that stop. Don't forget
Right,
to like and subscribe.
yep, and let's see those comments. And don't forget, tune in next week. We'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining us on the Tea and Coffee Hub podcast today. We hope you enjoyed today's conversation and it left you inspired, equipped, and ready to take your next step, whether that's in life, business, or maybe both.
And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future episodes, and connect with us online and in person. Share your thoughts in the comments section. Until next time,
Keep sipping,
keep growing,
take action.
and stop making excuses.